I've been here all my life, pretty much. You sort of got to make a name for yourself to get anywhere. Like, if you're known as to be weak, everyone will just try to stand over you, so you need to like get a name out for yourself, like a good name. Try to get a good name.
Scott was a promising young boxer when he started training at 16.
I won the Queensland title, come runner-up at the Australian titles, won the Wide Bay title.
But a string of big wins wasn't enough to keep him in the ring when he first started hitting the pubs.
Like, I get a lot of people that judge me now, and like trying to make new friends, it's a bit harder because of my background. I gave up when I turned 18, and I just started going to the pub, just started drinking, hanging around with the wrong crowd. I was with some mates and we went to the pub and we met this fellow there, and he's like, do you want to buy some speed? And we bought some speed and just tried it then, and I liked it, and I started injecting it. I got in trouble with the law, got caught with drugs, almost went to jail. Scatter out, what they call it, like see people, hear stuff, like hear voices, and there was no one there. You get that scared sometimes, you feel like just doing yourself over, like jumping off a roof.
I always thought a drug addict was like you got to do it every day or every couple of days. It was constantly. With Scott, it hasn't been like that. If he stayed away from certain friends, mates, he was fine.
When did you get this tattoo here? One shot can kill.
About 3 months ago, because all my mates, they'll ask me like to get on for them. It just makes it hard for me. And like every time they ask me, I just look at my hand and they'd remind me not to do it.
But in a town like Dalby, I imagine you bump into these guys all the time. Does that make it harder?
Yeah, it does. It does. Like when my mates ask me, they'd always ask me, don't ask me. It's really hard for me to go through this. If you're a mate, you won't ask me. But if they ask me, I just won't see them, won't hang out with them.
Where you going? Get in the gym? Yeah.
I got a mate, Jay. He works at RSL. He's good. He's like straight as. Always hang out with him now.
What are we doing? 30 on, 30 off.
Neil Heyman is the town's police liaison officer. He's been training young boxers in Dalby now for about 2.5 years.
Neil's got a lot of faith. Yeah. He's been really supportive, and even like out of boxing, I've rang him up a few times needing a bit of advice or a bit of help with Scott. I think I'd be lost without him.
It's a good, as I said, it's the boys you do it for. Yeah, I love the challenge.
He said he reckons you can be a state or national boxer. What do you reckon?
Maybe one day, if I keep to it. That's the plan.
It's time I headed home again.